valid.
The argument that many people make, including many elected leaders, is that, okay, the war in Iraq is a mess, but if you pull out rapidly, it's going to be even more of a mess because it's going to be complete chaos, even more so than it is now. What do you say to that?
Well, there's a legitimate point to be said. There is chaos in Iraq. The United States caused it. The incumbent Senator Hillary Clinton, by her vote, caused the chaos in Iraq. We need to remember that. I am convinced that the insurgency and the chaos that continues in Iraq is about one thing: the U.S. occupation. And it will continue until the U.S. withdraws. When we withdraw, there's no question that it's not a good situation. We destroyed a country. I support the legislation and the petition that we're carrying throughout the state. I support the legislation that's being put forth by Jim McGovern, Congressman from Massachusetts, who says cut off the funding for the war for only three things, and leave money to fund for only three things: safe withdrawal of the troops, reconstruction of Iraq, and this is sort of to your question, money to replace the U.S. military with an international force, combined of the UN, NATO, and certainly the surrounding countries. You have to remember that in that area, countries like Pakistan, Jordan, Egypt want a stable Iraq because of their own internal political situation. So I believe that it's not a good situation, but I'm convinced that every day the United States stays there is not only death and destruction, human cost, but we will never ever be able to heal.